Welcome back to FTL Arsenal Randomized. What did I call this again? It's been a while since I've streamed FTL, apparently like 3 weeks. But it's time to get back into it, I guess. I need to go to a non-ship of mine and hit random until I get one of mine. Hey there, Bamouth. Shrike isn't mine. Fire Hazard is. It's one of my smaller ships too. I think this was the second one I've ever made because I wanted a ship that started a fire beam. Even back then I was already a pirate maniac. Oh well. Let's see how good or bad this ends up going to be. Yes, sometimes you just don't need much, do you? And that's great. Okay, so this thing is gonna rip me to tiny little shreds, but I can't let him talk to us like that, right? Unless something goes horribly wrong straight from the start, like that. Good stuff, good stuff. Everything's gonna be fine unless they hit that room. First thing happens, they hit that room. Oh, it's good to be back in FTL. Are you capable of piercing? No. Okay, so at least there's that. FTL greets us. And the only way it knows how is by being a jerk. Good stuff. Alright, that's the second restart. Again, I'm still the man that if I get a bad start, I feel like I'm allowed to restart, so... I'm wondering if the second weapon, well, the next weapon upgrade would be more important than shields on this one. I don't know. Okay, our first encounter is one of these, so restart number 3. We're doing well, aren't we? Well, that's probably gonna be a cat and mouse thing then, isn't it? Buff one guy, then another one becomes the worst one, and you have to buff that one. And alright, so stuff's on presumably on fire now. Yeah, still. If I know anything about games like that, it's usually that people will get annoyed or demand other stuff. It's just no end to it. People don't know what they want. It's that simple. Let me check my bingo, see what I'm looking for here. It's been a while, so... Told me to go brightly when you invite to your crew. You've already started to worry, but it seemed that it was a sign of welcome. So I'm taking him because I'm probably going to upgrade my weapons first. I know, it's... Ooh, how dare you, you should always upgrade your shields first, but... I think we could do with a weapons upgrade first. Why would nobody pick that one? Well, you said he wasn't too good. Is that why nobody would pick him? Then why would you pick him? Maybe he's not that good. Questions. Well, they got that fixed, be it barely. Humans holding on for dear life. Yay, 1 hull point repaired. Okay, so we get this. Now we can do this. Hello, hope it's not a bother. Yeah, sure. I always need to read those when it's a slug ship. I don't know why. I mean, if you shoot through him, it makes sense that you wouldn't hit him, right? Oh no, I shot through a hole in the door, but the whole door is not taking any damage. Oh my god. Of course, if there's a hole where there shouldn't be one, then yeah, okay. I can see why people would not be too happy with that. Well, that went well. Okay, that's 2 missed shots. They're saying that you... Sweetie streamers. Is that a character in the game or no? Wait, I'm reading that wrong, aren't I? Am I reading that wrong? Okay, with a bit of luck we can fry the engine. Oh, one of those, okay. Yeah, I'm just call those tryhards. Can't say I'm one of them. Mostly because I don't enjoy competitive games like that. Screen some warnings, pirate, try to shut down engines. Okay. Swing and a miss. Well, they didn't miss. How rude. I don't really see the point of playing competitive. There's too much stuff that makes it hard for you to win. Like, you don't have much control over you winning. You can be as good as you want. All you need is a little bit of bad luck. Yes, you can get that in any game. But then there's like, okay, the other guy's better than you, so you lost because of that. Also, welcome. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I like having control. I think I got more control in like single player games. Like if I lose in a single player game, half the time I can say, okay, that was my fault. Somehow. Yeah, crummy RNG and all that, but at the end of the line, you can do better. Not a clue what that quest beacon is. Nearby moon. Yeah, we'll attack. Why? Why should I power my clone bay? I get the passive even if it's not powered and nobody's dying right now, so I don't need it active for that either. So yeah, but my crew isn't dying right now. I'll switch the power to it when I need it, which is not right now. Nobody in shields. Oxygen is falling though, so that's good. Yeah, but that's not really dead yet, is it? Let's see how things are looking. Okay, so oxygen's dwindling, that's what we want to see. You don't need to Currently not playing a lot of multiplayer games. I mean, there's Risk of Rain 2, but other than that, I still play occasionally a little bit of Killing Floor, but that's cooperative. And I'm playing that only with people that I know, so no randos for me. We'll defend civilians. We're nice people, or so we're led to believe. Allegedly, yeah, you have a bigger chance of getting extra stuff. Ever since, I think it was Advanced Edition came out, things balanced out a bit. You used to get like bigger scrap, fuel, missile, yada yada rewards as well, but I think they toned that down at least a little bit. Because that was a little bit nuts. Why does it have to be 3 shots? Don't think we'll be getting a crew kill here. They're doing a way too good of a job keeping the fire at bay. Thanks to the NG and the Rockman, of course. And luck. Lots of it. Yeah, this ain't gonna be a crew kill. I think they're all way too healthy as well. Yeah. This ain't happening. We'll take the repairs gladly. I think that was just enough too. Cool. So apparently we can't use a fire beam. 100%. What do you mean by 100%? If you're talking about achievement and stuff, I already have that. I've got everything unlocked on hard, so I'm doing bingo, if that counts. Already done. We're playing mod ships, dude. I'm way past the usual gameplay. What is all that crud? It's safe to say that I'm an old vet at this game, which doesn't signify me being excellent at this game, just that I have a lot of ships. Yes, modded ships. Namely, one of 16 that I made myself, and we're also using the current overhaul of Arsenal. It's a recent thing. I actually don't mind the rock plating taking the hit there. This is a rather annoying layout, though. Now we're cooking. Good, because they're on fire. I think mods were a thing back then. Honestly, not all too much. When did Advanced Edition came out anyway? Well, the thing you did miss is that they did do another update which allowed modders mostly to take away equipped gear on your ship. And they've come to use that in a variety of interesting ways. Other than that, was the 1.6 update, which I believe added language options as well. You can now have it in French, if that's the thing you want. Nope, because that's the kind of stuff I don't like to do. If any ship could do it, it's probably that one, but meh. I'm more here to have fun. Like 2 or 3 runs ago, we read the double Vulcans. That was fun. Well, there's a mod for that. And I'm pretty sure it still works, so if you want, yeah, you can go play as a flagship. It has a few changes, though. I think all the artillery systems have been put into one weapon system. Other than that, yeah, it's pretty much the normal flagship. Well, I think the odds are that we take out the mine launcher with this folly. 0. There is no Steam support, but you can go to the subset forums. You can find the master mod list there, where it's all neatly written down for your convenience. Okay, we did take out the mine launcher. I have a guide for using Slipstream. I did so much stuff on FTL. Well, I guess he didn't want to live anymore. He also didn't have anywhere to go, so I guess it makes sort of sense. Just go to my YouTube channel and type in Slipstream. You should find a guide. It's not that difficult. I recently did help somebody with it. Neither was he. I actually had to tell him how to change the extension on the zip file, so... Don't you worry about that too much. Oh, good. Reactor upgrade. Alright, unless there's anything here, there is. Mind control. Mind control. How dare you use mind control? Alright, that's enough. Of course, it's a triple shot. Alright, cool. Things are gonna get interesting once I start yelling, which happens in most runs, actually. This game has a tendency to get on my nerves, and yet I keep playing it. Yeah, I've had it happen a few times before that I can recall. Did I actually get anything for the bingo by now? I don't think so. No. And I always seem to be getting a rock, but it's the fire curse, I tell ya. People say it's not a thing, but it is, dang it. It exists. They thought I was mad. Well, there's our achievement of setting every single tile on a ship on fire. We need scrap. I might get a freebie crew member out of it anyway. Need my missile defense. And maybe some extra shots. Eventually. Like that one time I did with the stores and shields. People thought I was crazy there too, but I proved them wrong and I made a video about it. Alright, we got another... Why did I think another mantis? Oh, because I had a choice for a mantis, but I took this guy here. Lanius controlled. Yeah, Lanius don't burn very well. I'm not sure if you've noticed. Neither do the ice ships, but... Alright, get ready for some noise. Warned you. Especially if his name is Kazak, and you put him in behind the controls of a mech. Wait, that's a different game. We actually finally started doing another parallel timelines run. Lots of IRL stuff that messed up plans there, apparently. Yes. Long laser. They're not kidding. I think it takes like 30 seconds or something. Yeah. It's something. I'm not sure if I'm actually interested in going on that again, but don't be dissuaded. There's other stuff we can do. How good are you at reading Morse code? No joke. You can go repair that for now. We don't need a vision of things just quite yet. And again, there's a Rockman. The fire curse. Keep Talking Nobody Explodes is a really fun game. Well, that's why I would put you as the diffuser at the start, because you don't really need to read manuals. You just have to tell me what's going on. Okay. It could be more like an encouraging thing, right? That's good to hear. It's been a while since I heard from them. Did the pancake debate turn out alright? Glacier. Well, it's about to get real warm up in there, dudes. And glacier has melted. Oh yeah, they did do some new stuff in Enter the Gungeon, didn't they? Finally got rid of those outdated Pop-Tart chips. Alright, if you could like start suffocating, that would be great. Fire is still handy because it drains oxygen from the room, and it's okay. Ugh, I still need to do the rat thing too. Yeah. The oatmeal bowl. How could we forget? Let's see if we can pick up cloaking. Yes. Upgrades different weapons in different ways. Use its sector starts. There's worse things I'm going to other that are probably even worse to take out of context, so I'm okay with that. Open fire. For some reason, it always reminds me of, and this is going to be putting me really on a date, reminds me of the... Wait, where are there to get out of there? Always reminds me of the mission, well, not boss rush, but like normal combat wave scenario from Sonic Heroes. I don't know why, because that phrase is used in multiple contexts, but somehow when I hear open fire, that's what my mind drifts to. Some of these games just have you say stuff that makes you go like, I really hope nobody hears this. So I played them online for everyone to witness. But yeah. This one is actually pretty unique on that, but stuff like The Binding of Isaac, the classic, yay, cancer is one of them. Or die, mom, is a pretty big one in that. Here it's weird. It's safe to say that my English is the best here, but some of them, the other people here have varying degrees of English proficiency. Ranging from as good as my Chinese to... Ooh, hello, Hull Laser Mark 1. Are you any good? You are not. But for 1 power we can get an extra shot in if I don't want to go to the long laser just yet. Okay, that connects. So I think I actually do want to go up now. It's also really weird that my entire mindset changes when I'm speaking in English. I'm more confident in it. It's weird to say, but my native language is Dutch, and sometimes it's easier for me to have a conversation in English than it would be in Dutch, which is really weird. Like, that I know what I'm wanting to say in English, but I can't get the words out in Dutch, and that's just what. Anyway, prepare to chase, probably fail. Yep. Fleet pursuit, is that on the bingo? Yes, hey! There's my bingo. But no. 30 minutes in, we can finally mark something off. Can your native language be hard, though? I don't know, there's like some stuff in Dutch that's like stupid as well, but I don't know. Deutsche Sprache, schwere Sprache. What does schwere means? Difficult? Okay, so he's got a level 2 piloting. That's a problem. Okay. Isn't like, what is like Finnish or something like stupidly difficult as well? I like to say Dutch would be pretty simple to learn, but then again, if people ask me should I learn Dutch, I'm usually gonna go like, no, why would you even consider that? Because there's not a lot of people speaking it. So an unusual drone appears from the dust cloud. Don't have any weapons. Swarm of drones. You notice your presence. Oh, don't. It hasn't. Blah. I know words. Shut up. Yeah, but that's just like squiggles, right? Just like, what is it, like Vietnamese and stuff? That's all like squiggly stuff. You'd be surprised. A lot of people know English as a second language. That's true, but... I don't think that was the case like 20 years ago. Oh. Goes to the reactor, now the aura glows so red hot that it's impossible to look at. Suddenly the glow subsiding the reactor gets a boost of surplus energy. Well, okay. How much is for 2 weapon upgrades? 120. Is that what we want next? Maybe. I can basically speak 4 languages. Dutch is my native. English, exceptionally good. I want to think for myself at least. Then there's the French I learned in school. And the German I learned in school. But there's barely anything left for my German except for some of the funny words. Like the words for potato. The word for onion. The word for ambulance. You know, words that sound funny to me. Oh yeah, if we're talking about insulting people, then I got quite a few. For some reason I can insult somebody in Turkish. which is really cool. French is handy. A lot of people do speak that one. Hey, it's the noise bombs. Is it on the bingo? No. Oh, wait, no, it is. It is. Never mind. Boink. Yeah, I had a choice to learn Latin when I went from, well, when I left, what is it, junior? Decided not to, instead went for science. I mean, yeah. But you get like basic stuff of that in normal languages, right? It's an undead language. But isn't that Latin or Greek or whatever it is still useful when you're going for education and like medicine and stuff? At least that's what I heard. Well, we do get taught English here. We start learning French first because that's like one of our official languages. I mean, seriously, our country is the size of a pea and we got 3 national languages. Good lord. We started learning French when we were like around 10, 11. Then we learn English from 14 roughly. You always get a little bit of German, and you have the option to take some Spanish with you. At least if you follow the path I did. Single charge Mark III. Cool. French is a pretty big one too, though. Well, this seems stupid to do, but here we are. I'm not a big fan of French either. It's like, it's too fast. Like, and that was like half a paragraph. Like, what? Excuse me, come again? Can you speak a bit more slowly? Yeah, well, okay, sure, it sounds posh, but the same can be said about, like, the UK English, right? Well, I'm pretty sure colonization has a lot to do with that. I mean, same is true for, yeah, as Zerbe said, Spanish and Portuguese. French can roll off your tongue pretty well too if you know what you're talking about. Do we have a fire somewhere? And that was somebody blowing their nose. There's something going on because auction is exceptionally slowly ticking up. Oh, probably because I left the door open. Ah oui, la baguette. Yeah, I left the door open. Anyway, that is going to do it for this episode, though. Not this stream, just this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you're still in the series. Free subscribe, becoming like, 70 fan. Ready to see you guys all in the next episode. Bye, everyone.